They're still telling me what to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are we rolling tape on that?
Just a one-finger victory salute.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. The saying often goes, show me your credit card bill and I'll show you what you value in life. If you're spending all your money boozing at the bar, if you're spending it on your family, if you're spending it on your car, or maybe your studio, it'll show kind of where your heart is. And same thing with your social media habits. It shows kind of a reflection of who you are, especially if you're a politician. So when Donald Trump absolutely nuked from space a Iranian homicidal maniac general, and then went ahead and tweeted an American flag in response. This legendary tweet. Thank you, Elon Musk, for restoring this account. Thank God. This tweet that got 630,000 likes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it kind of shows you who Donald Trump is. You can check. Joe Biden, of course, doesn't have a real social media account, so it's harder to do this. Joe Biden wouldn't even know how to operate a phone. Have you ever seen Joe Biden with a phone? Like walking on a dog, walking on two back legs. It's like so awkward, unsteady. And what is this? Well, anyway, the intern who runs Joe Biden's social media account posted, of course, Joe Biden's first ad of 2024. Probably easier to judge Joe Biden by his campaign ads. Tell me, what message do you see here? Oh, okay. Let's see. We hate America. We're dividing America. America's divided, and we
Freedom.
hate him. How stupid are these people? So the images are the Fedsurrection, people who don't want baby sacrifice in our country, a blackened White House, and then Joe Biden spitting through his dentures and all of his plastic surgery.
Freedom. Personal freedom is fundamental to who we are as Americans.
Listen.
Nothing more important, nothing more sacred.
Okay. So it actually really tells you who these people are, all right? Is what all I'm saying. Is these habits, what the campaigns are posting shows you what they care about and who they actually are. Joe Biden decided with his first ad to be like, America sucks, and half the country are terrorists. That's what Joe Biden decided to say, okay? Donald Trump, on the other hand, just released a brand new ad that is a total banger that is about protecting the American people from our enemies, foreign and domestic, and going after the real root of the problem in our society, which is 30 million criminal aliens who don't belong here, who came here illegally, who broke our laws, and who remain illegal in this nation and then behave illegally, like beating up cops in New York and then being freed. A story that is such outrage and has now pumped into the veins of Donald Trump's ad team this brand new banger. Watch.
Men have been charging that brutal attack caught on camera.
A shocking act of violence.
2 NYPD officers beaten in Times Square.
All of those arrested were released without bail.
Why did these 4 individuals be released on their own recognizance?
The Biden administration is fighting to release as many migrants as quickly as possible.
I'll reverse Trump's detrimental asylum policies.
There's no need for us.
Biden administration reversed Trump's policy on remain in Mexico.
Joe Biden to stop construction of the border wall.
It's a new day on the southern border. Here we go. The policy that made it easy to kick out migrants is gone.
He inherited the lowest rate of illegal immigration, and he immediately reinstated catch and release. And so when they apprehend people, they let them go.
I'll reverse Trump's detrimental asylum policies.
Biden is giving you the finger. Oh, yeah, baby. What an ad. The moment I saw this footage, I said, this is going to be such hot ad content. I mean, this is just perfect description of people who come here illegally. Their first act in America is to break our laws. What on earth makes you think that they will continue to follow our laws now that they've come here and broken the law as the first action? Ladies and gentlemen, this is ripe time to make political ads, Donald Trump's been making a lot of them. This one is clearly cutting to the quick on the biggest issue in America, Donald Trump hitting hard, something that shows up in every single poll, no matter what poll they are. Like, people are like, we got an invasion of our country. We don't know who the hell these people are. It's going to lead to something terrible. Even the FBI is saying there's going to be a terrorist attack. Their words, not mine. Because so many people are coming across the border, it's impossible to keep track of who they are. Literal whole terror cells are just walking into the country because Joe Biden needs voters. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is a powerful ad. And it hits at the heart of what people actually care about right now, which is protecting this nation, obviously. And that's the goal of the whole role of the federal government should be to protect its citizens. But here we are. Donald Trump has, however, released other ads that are quite chipper in their demeanor and in the way that they sort of spring to life off of the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump's smart to pivot off of this, of course, viral story. But there are also like really nice and heartwarming ads. This is Dan Scavino sending out one of Trump's more uplifting ads. You won't find anything like this from Joe Biden. That actually shows like America coming together and being a nice place to live. That's kind of what I want. Make America great again, right?
From different walks of life, but all have one thing in common. They want their country back. Parents who want to take back control of their children's education. Veterans tired of being kicked to the curb. They believe in protecting the sanctity of life, securing our borders, standing for the flag, kneeling for God above, and an honest day's pay for an honest day's work. Hillary made fun of them.
You could put half of Trump's supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables.
Biden called them a threat.
The MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
And DeSantis degradingly called them listless vessels. No, they aren't, Ron. They're great Americans who know there's one person who will always have their backs.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a powerful ad. Obviously, an ad from a couple of months ago while Ron DeSantis was still running, and a very powerful ad nonetheless. Donald Trump sort of like personifies this vibe of fighting against the machine, and ads that are cut where Donald Trump is fighting against the machine, I would argue, are the most powerful. Here's one that really hit me in the heart from Scavino, posted without, comment, with the overlay of a Scottish brogue and a poem about a man who won't quit.
The test of a man is how much he will bear for a cause which he knows to be right. How long will he stand in the depths of despair? How much will he suffer and fight? There are many to serve when the victory is near, and few are the hurts to be borne. But it calls for a leader of courage to cheer the men in a battle forlorn. It is the way you hold out against odds that are great that proves what your courage is worth. It is the way that you stand to the bruises of fate that shows up your stature and girth. And victory is nothing but proof of your skill, veneered with a glory that's thin. Unless it is a proof of unfaltering will, and unless you have suffered to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got chills watching that. There is one, however, that does better than anything else. It's something that the Trump campaign should absolutely put their stamp on. I hope that the Trump campaign deeply reaches into their souls and into the coffers of their money and pays for Tucker Carlson to do a voiceover for the campaign. Because this is the most powerful political ad I think I've ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it is not an official ad because what they are using here is a monologue from Tucker Carlson when Tucker Carlson was at Fox News. But Tucker Carlson wrote these lines and should repeat these lines, and this should be an ad that plays across every American screen. What a beautiful message. This crystallizing with perfection. What America First means, ladies and gentlemen. You win all 50 states if you run this ad.
Millions of Americans sincerely love Donald Trump. They love him in spite of everything they've heard. They love him often in spite of himself. They love Donald Trump because no one else loves them. The country they built, the country their ancestors fought for over hundreds of years, has left them to die in their unfashionable little towns, mocked and despised by the sneering half-wits with finance degrees but no actual skills who seem to run everything all of a sudden. Whatever Donald Trump's faults, he is better than the rest of the people in charge. At least he doesn't hate them for their weakness. Donald Trump, in other words, is and has always been a living indictment of the people who run this country. That was true 4 years ago when Trump came out of nowhere to win the presidency, and it's every bit as true right now. Trump rose because they failed. It's as simple as that. If the people in charge had done a halfway decent job with the country they inherited, if they'd cared about anything other than themselves, even for just a moment, Donald Trump would still be hosting Celebrity Apprentice. But they didn't. Instead, they were incompetent and narcissistic and cruel and relentlessly dishonest. They wrecked what they didn't build. They lied about it. They hurt anyone who told the truth about what they were doing. That's true. We watched. America is still a great country, the best in the world, but our ruling class is disgusting. A vote for Trump is a vote against them. That's what's going on in this country.
Chills, ladies and gentlemen. Chills. That is how you do it. Donald Trump has a abundance of riches when it comes to the capacity to cut great ads and to do great things and tell great messages, and we are here for it. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe for more great content and uplifting content. We need more of that right now. Okay. See ya.